Hello, welcome back or welcome to the Living Life podcast. You're currently watching season 2, episode 5. Yeah, 5, right? Okay. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Fair warning, I don't have an outline for this episode. All I have is a topic and a dream. So that's what we're kind of rolling with. Those are the vibes. So it probably might be a very super chaotic video. There's gonna be a lot of pauses. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. If you're on Spotify, make sure you're watching the video, and you should also watch on YouTube because we like I'm a corporation. I do have the YouTube channel, so you should definitely go watch there, listen there. I'm also on Apple and Google Podcast. Hey. Make sure you can see my necklace. Sorry, guys. That's why you should watch the video, so you know what's going on, right? So, I don't really know what to talk about. So, okay. So let me talk about like what's going on in my life right now. So, first of all, I attempted 75 hard. I failed twice. What the fuck? Yeah, I failed twice. So first I got to, I think 4 days, something super, super short. And then I think I messed up somehow, but then I messed up. And then I just failed yesterday. Because I ate way too many calories. And I know calories don't define you. Yada, yada, yada. Yes, they do. Oh my God, no, they don't. I'm so sorry. They define me. Okay, this is personal. Okay, don't let the scale define you or anything. But yeah, so I failed because I went like way over. Like it was so bad because of stupid Panera. Oh, look at my blue hand from my jeans. But anyway, yeah. So I went way over. So I failed. It was like day 7 too. So I almost got a full week after my second fail. So now I'm like attempting it again for the third time. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. That's what happens when I try to log into my computer, right? Third time's a charm. So it'll be fine. It's definitely a mental toughness challenge. It's actually eating and a diet. It's 2 workouts a day and 1 has to be inside, but I changed it so I do strength and cardio for I think 30 minutes each or something like that. And then following a diet, so I'm eating in a calorie deficit to lose weight. And I'm also trying to cut processed foods because I know I eat way too much of it like any other teenager. So I'm trying to cut that and eat the healthiest I can, which, is going okay. But also, and I think and take 1 progress photo a day. So if you go on my camera and see a bunch of body shots of me, that's why. Okay, I'm not weird. But it's definitely a mental toughness challenge, and but I've also given myself a lot of grace with it because I'm not trying to do it completely. Like, that's insane. No one can live up to that, right? Also, look at my water bottle. It's neon green, like my soul. I'm gonna take a little quick drink real fast. Anyway, so what? Oh, so yeah, I'm doing that. It's going pretty good, actually. It's actually just making me feel a lot better. Holding myself accountable to a challenge because I don't know. Because before I just wasn't doing it, and I was apparently bulking, but I was not bulking. I was just eating a bunch of shit and like not working out. So that's okay. So yeah, what else do I have to talk about today? It was a freaking crazy. It was a really, really good day today. I mean, I was not stressed out, but I was like doing a lot of prep because we'll get into it because this episode is stress and anxiety. Yeah. Or anxiety and stress or whatever. I had to burp. Wait. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so I was prepping for all my finals and stuff. But I was actually having a really, really good time with my friends. I love my friends so much. So, and I know they're listening. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Stop if they're yelling. I got to go eat dinner, but I'll do that after I record because yada yada yada. Let me close my door real fast. You're probably wondering, like, Olivia, do you really record with the door open? Stop, I'm a disaster. No, I don't, but it's like cracked and you can definitely hear me, and you guys could probably hear in the inside as well. So I'm just not about that life, So there's that. But what are we talking about today? Or what else is going on? What's else going on? Okay, why did January take so freaking long? Excuse me. So, oh my god, if I had to explain my school is split up into 8 pretty much semesters. So they're 8 terms. They're 4 weeks each, and each week you take a new class, right, for your whole thing. So it's like basically like changing semesters each time, right? It's pretty crazy. So basically, I'm in term 5 right now, and it's been so freaking long. Like, people will mention term 4, which is the last one that we just did, right? Because 4 5, and I will literally not remember that was the last term because it felt like forever ago. Like, I genuinely cannot realize that it was so long ago, but it was literally just last term. January took forever. I'm currently recording this on my best friend's birthday, so happy birthday, Haley. I love you so much. Hopefully you're listening. It'd be weird if you weren't, but anyway. Today was a bomb day. I loved it so much. It was like my birthday. But yeah, updates of, let me just tell you my week, okay? So I do have finals this week because my school is weird. But yeah, so today's Wednesday. Oh, no, today's Tuesday. I always have good Wednesdays, not good Tuesdays. Sorry, my phone is blowing up. But, so tomorrow I have finals. No, today. What is happening? So I have finals pretty much tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. But then on Thursday, I'm hosting a Undercover Cupid with my friends at lunch. So basically like Secret Santa, but like Valentine's Day themed. So it's going to be like a potluck, like just about sugar. So, carb loading. That was, oh god, that was so cringe. Anyway, so carb loading. What? Sorry, I told you this episode was going to be a disaster. Basically, I'm hosting Undercover Cupid, so like Galentine's, but we couldn't do Galentine's because all my friends are out of town. So I was like, really, that's awful. Anyway, so we're doing this during lunch, and I think it's going to be super, super fun. I got my friend, I got her all her gifts today, and it was super cutie and fun. I'm so excited for it. And then my school best friend, she got me, so I was so excited about that. I was like, I was like screaming. But anyway, also, can we talk about that? How you have like tiers of friends? Like, please, like that cannot be just a me thing. Like, you have your best friend. Well, this is just I have my best friend. Friends with her for 6 years. And then I have like my school best friends, and then I have my school friends, and then I have like my mutual acquaintances, and then you have like the Instagram followers and friends. Those are like the bottomest tier, but they're still nice. Sorry. But yeah, also my Airstore shirt again. Gotta rep the eras. Oh my god, new Taylor Swift album. How did I not talk about that sooner? A new Taylor Swift album, The Tortured Poets Department. I'm sorry, I can't remember it because we have Midnights right here, but then we're gonna have TTPD. I'm actually very excited for it. I can't believe we're getting a new album because I all thought we were getting Rep Taylor's version right there. I thought we were getting Rep, but we didn't, sadly. It's okay. We'll get it tomorrow in Tokyo. Trust that. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully we get it tomorrow. But yes, and then I have finals tomorrow and Thursday, and then after school on Thursday, I have a statewide student council meeting with every student council in my state. Oh my god. I'm very nervous about it, but I'm also super excited. I was making jeans for it, decorating jeans, painting jeans for it. I'm super excited. But I'm also super scared, and that's why we'll lead into today's episode in a second. But yeah, it's basically a huge 3-day wide association of student councils that you just like become leaders with other student councils. Yes, slay. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. It's like 3 days, and the main day is Friday, and it's literally like 3 days. It's literally so many freaking days. It's literally like 8 to 3, a full school day, and then banquet from 7 to 10. Like, oh my goodness, it's gonna be insane. But there is that. I'm super excited about it. And then it goes from Thursday to Saturday, and then on Sunday I have driver's ed, another drive time at freaking 8 a.m. on Sunday. So I literally don't get a break till Sunday afternoon. So I'm like actually so freaking nervous about it, but it'll be okay. And I have my sister's like freaking game too on one of the days. So that's insane. There's just a lot going on right now. And as you can tell, what a great segue I'm doing right here. As you can tell, this can lead to a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. I've already had 2 breakdowns yesterday and I haven't even started everything. Today's been a much better day, honestly, like mentally wise. Because yesterday I was struggling. Oh my God. I was sitting at the dinner table crying because I was like, what am I doing? I don't know anything. And it was literally so brutal. Let me show you the photo. That was me crying yesterday. Yup. Twinsies. But anyways, it was a pretty crazy freaking day. Yesterday was just so rough. Mondays are always rough, honestly. But yeah, I don't know what it was about yesterday. But yesterday was like, oh my God. But I also had a student council meeting after school about the state conference. So I was literally like freaking, like I was done. But it was so fun. Like I love student council actually. I can't say what I want to say because I know they're probably listening, so I can't say it. The ops are listening. Just kidding, they're not ops. So I can't say what I want to say, but maybe it'll come out when the time has come and I lose. Just kidding. I'll win. Anyway, so there's that. But pretty much this whole week has just been a big stress ball. I've been so anxious about everything, and I've just been like freaking so scared because of finals. And I know a lot of people already took finals or took midterms or whatever, but like finals are insane to me, especially since they're every 4 weeks. I'm actually so freaking like done. My math one is gonna kill me. No, science is going to end my life. And you know what? I really like science. Like I want to be a biomedical engineer. Yup. But like the science class, because the teacher like is ass, so it's like very hard to be like it's very hard to be like excited because the teacher is like you know. So basically I don't really know, because I'm not an advice podcast, I'm like a yap podcast. Because my friend we were playing foosball. I know you're listening, bro. We were playing foosball and he's like, between your podcast, Olivia, and my other friends yapping, it's so hard. You got 2 yappers in my ear. I was like, okay. But yeah, so, and I also have the podcast to record, and I also have a bunch of studying to do tonight. I'm like a big giant stress ball, and I know a lot of people can probably relate. Last December, maybe this upcoming May or whatever, because of finals and stuff. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I know. I'll get back to the actual episode, but my birthday party, I turned 6. You watch the video. I turn 16 this May. Yup. She's gonna be a driver, guys. I turned 16 this May, and my birthday party, my super sweet 16, is going to be so incredible. Oh my goodness, guys, it's gonna be the talk. So it's basically gonna be the weekend before school gets out, because I was born May 28th, so my birthday is Memorial Day, and a lot of people like leave town or go out of town because it's like the holiday weekend. So I'm doing it the day before school gets out, and I know it's gonna be the talk of the town because it's literally gonna be so good. It's gonna be Malibu Barbie themed. Like how good is that? We already got like the big B from Fun Boy, so I'm so excited because it was originally a tropical party, but then I was like, oh, Barbie, because I think I saw like a Pinterest thing, so I was like, Barbie. And then I talked to my mom about it. She's like, Barbie's good, Barbie's easy. And I was like, oh. And then I put a poll on my Instagram, and then they put Barbie as a winner. So it was like 20-10 for Barbie versus tropical. So I was like, you know what, together. And the inspiration is so cute, and it's like actually everything I wanted, because believe it or not, I wanted a Taylor Swift themed 16th birthday. Who could have guessed, right? I mean, it's crazy, but I did want a Taylor Swift theme, but then I was like, whatever. So there's that. But back to the actual episode, stress and anxiety. So let me think about what I'm going to say. I'm sorry, this episode is a disaster. So I'm not an advice podcast. I'm a society and culture podcast. I think that's what I put for my thing. But you know what? Maybe it's just gonna be a little advice episode because I know a lot of my friends are listening to this, and I know they're probably really stressed out and crazy like I am. So basically, my mom gave me some great advice because I was like crying. I was like, oh my God, Mom, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm anxious about this student council thing. I'm stressed about school because I also got into NHS, guys. Yes. I got into NHS. Let's freaking go. I was so happy. It was like literally that Friday morning was literally like my favorite day ever. It was beautiful, gorgeous. I loved it. Thank you to everyone at NHS for making me feel so welcomed. So it was literally the best day ever. So now I'm like super struggling because now I'm gonna be like, now I gotta keep my GPA up. So now I'm like extra like pushing myself so I can achieve good grades and get all the good stuff, get all the good shit. But anyway, so my mom gave me, so I was crying to my mom about all this, and my mom was like, girl, like, sit down, like, Miss P, like, your teacher is not gonna kick you out of NHS, like, sit down, you're fine. So then she's like, just take it one day at a time, like, focus. And I was like, okay, so now I'm gonna tell you what she told me. You just gotta take it one day at a time. You just gotta do it one day at a time. Like, you can't focus on the future when you're literally like not even in the present moment. Like I was worried about like Friday when today I literally had final study for. So you can't really be focusing on the present moment, on the future moment when, girl, you're not even caught up in the present moment. So get your shit together in the present and then you can worry about it later, right? So things like that. Also, you got to really prioritize what you want to do. Like you generally got to prioritize what you want to do and what is most important. For me, it was pretty much school, but I have not yet worked on my schoolwork. Don't call me out. I've painted jeans and recorded the podcast. So that's what I've done today, but I will study and eat dinner. But also 75 hard is also stressing me out too, because I'm like, oh, I got to get my workout in. I got to do all this and this and yada, yada, yada. So definitely making prioritization of what you really want to do for that day. So the biggest thing that's helped me out this year is to-do list. Oh my freaking God. I use Notion and it's literally my favorite thing in the whole world. I made like 25 to-do lists just this term, right? Like 22, I think, to-do lists for just this term, because of how just organized it keeps, and like checking things off is just so freaking nice. So you get to really see what you got to do, and you got to lay out your day. So you're not just, it's not all up in your head, but like it's on paper and you know what you have to do. So then you get it done easier, and then you get it done faster. And then also like that. Time management is also a huge thing, and this goes in with prioritizing. Like you definitely got to know, it's getting glitchy. You know what that time is. You know it's time for the light to come on. Give me a second. Okay, hopefully lighting is a little better now. But time management, focusing on your time and how you really want to prioritize it and do it, because I know us as teenagers, that was cringe. We get super stressed out because we have so much to do, but we don't really know how to really figure it all out. So that's why time management to-do lists are so vitally important. Sorry, I'm like setting myself up. Are so vitally important because it really plans out how you're going to do it and how you're going to set up your life. Now for the anxious thoughts. So from We the Urban, I am copywriting We Are the Urban from Instagram. Full credit to them. We have 9 reminders for the week, but I'm going to take the ones that I saw, because this was literally after I broke down and I saw this post, and it literally just meant so much to me, and it would like just help me out so much. Number 1, everything is going to be okay. This is the one I reposted on my story because literally I was like so stressed about it, and I was like, oh, it's not, like genuinely thinking like the world was going to end. Like, calm down, it's going to be okay. Like, what are you worried about? Like, everything in your head is not as big as you make it seem to be, and we just very over dramatize everything and make it so crazy and so large when, girl, it's your homework. Sit down. You're okay. Like, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to work itself out. Like, honestly, that. And you gotta trust the man above's plan. You gotta trust the universe's plan. You gotta trust and you gotta trust in yourself. Like, you gotta trust that you can get it done. Everything's gonna work out. Like, literally, you'll be fine. Everything's gonna work itself out. Sorry. Oh, I really like this one. Be open to the possibility that things will turn out better than you could imagine. Literally, like, everyone always thinks to hope for this is for anxiety. Everyone always hopes to think about the worst, like, oh, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, this is gonna be so bad, this is gonna be detrimental, what if I embarrass myself, what if yada 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 yada, right? But like, what's the best that could happen? What if you make a new friend at this do co-friend event? What if you have fun? Like, oh my god forbid you have fun, like things like that. Like, you got to really change your mindset, and mindset has been a huge thing for me, especially this year, because last year I had a horrible mindset, but I also had horrible people around me. And now this year I have such a great mindset, and you really got to focus on being grateful and having gratitude for a lot of things, because, and you got to realize, sorry, I know this episode's all over the place, I told you guys, but also, being grateful for everything and having so much gratitude is so important, because every feeling will pass. Every moment will pass, good or bad. If you're in the depths, in the trenches, this moment will pass. If you're having the best time of your life, this moment will pass. And in the lowest moments, you have to realize that it's going to be okay. It's not going to kill me, hopefully. It's not going to be the end of the world. And then the good moments, you got to really take it in and really appreciate it more than you would then, because you've known the bad moments. So you appreciate it more. And then when the feeling passes, you look back and you be grateful, because then when you're in the low moments, you can look on that and realize that the feeling will pass and everything's going to be okay. And this anxiety is just something you got to take out of your head, put it on paper, journaling is huge for me, even prayer. Sorry to be, but I've also gotten a lot back into like God and praying and stuff. Like, oh, what the heck, I don't know what it was. I think it was like when my grandma died, rip. But I think I really started praying a lot more, and I think it's actually helped me out a lot. So journaling and praying, and even like reading, like I love a good book. Currently reading The Inheritance Games. I rate it a 6 out of 10 right now. And here's my journal. I've had it since 7th grade, and one night I looked back on all the pages from like 7th grade when I was suicidal. So I looked back on those pages and I was like, oh my god, girl, chill out. It's okay. It's literally gonna be okay. And I think that's what we have to realize, that it will all be okay. And the stress, you gotta problem solve. Hey, that's our keyword, is problem solving. Let's problem solve your own problems. Like, oh, you're feeling stressed about school. What can you do that will make you feel better about it? What is it? Was it making flashcards? Was it, I just realized you gotta do flashcards, guys. Don't sue me. I'm not a cop. But making, like, what can you do that will help you feel better about schoolwork? Is it making flashcards? Is it studying? Is it reviewing your notes? Like, what is it that'll make you feel better and less stressed and more confident about going into, say, your finals, right? Also, but then if you're stressed about something that's in the future, you can't do that. I have an episode from season 1 that's called I'm in Love with My Future. I literally hate myself for that title. It's so stupid. What the fuck were you thinking? But it's basically thinking about how I'm so obsessed with the future and all these future moments and yada yada. Go listen to the episode. It's actually not a bad one. But it's like, girl, like, you can't control the future at all. So why are you so worried about it if you can't control it at all? You have to live in the present moment, and you gotta prep the best you can. But if you're feeling anxious or stressed about it, just realize that, like, there's nothing you can do about it and you'll be fine. And that used to freak me out a lot. I was so obsessed with the future because I knew I couldn't control it. So that was stressing me out. I was like, why can't I just figure it all out right now? And it's literally not in your hands. So there's no purpose or point in worrying about it if you can't do anything about it. So the things you can do, worry about those. Okay, so this has been a pretty short episode, but I think that's what we all need. I think we just need it short and sweet, guys. I'm gonna not yap too much. So I think I'll end the episode here. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you're hoping for a longer episode, but maybe listen to some of the other season 2 episodes because they're freaking amazing. Make sure you go follow the socials at live_ing life podcast. Make sure you go subscribe on YouTube if you're not. Just do all the things. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a good Friday. I feel like Friday is a good day, so I hope you have a good Friday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. And yeah, this has been Liv out. Oh, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Living Life Podcast. I appreciate you so much for being here. Truly means the world. We just hit 1.2K impressions. Oh my God. I was literally crying when I found out. I was like so freaking happy about it. I was like, thank you guys so much for 1,000 people viewing the podcast. Thank you on Spotify. Insane. So thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much for listening and supporting. I love you guys so much. Live out.